There we go. I'm recording now. What's up, everyone? It's on SR. Welcome back to another video. Like I said, in my is it like a couple of what time is it? Until I cooking 8:20 afternoon. Cleaning up a bit in my room. Kind of more or less things situated on my end for like this upcoming kind of marathon-ish of a game series. I was kind of looking through stuff. Got some salt lime flavored peanuts. Kind of got used to them, but at least got something to munch on while I'm playing, because sometimes I'll get like a craving or I want to drink. So I got my bottle of water. I got my Dr. Pepper. Anyways, like I was saying, I was getting stuff situated on my end. Turns out I don't actually own some of the DLCs like I thought. I was pretty sure I bought Syndicate's Jack the Ripper DLC, but apparently I did not. And as for my other stuff like Chronicles and stuff like that, I do own those, but I own them on PC, including Rogue and Freedom Cry, which I thought I got either on Xbox or PlayStation, but apparently that was false. Yeah, which kind of sucks. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out a way to actually record it. Like I managed to like get some space opened up on my F drive, which is my external hard drive. Kind of delete some or uninstalled some games on my F drive off of Steam. That freed up quite a bit of space, like 600 gigs or some shit like that. And as you can see, these are like the only games I have installed on my Xbox right now. I went ahead and took the liberty of installing the games I'm gonna be playing on the 360 like emulation. Probably saying that word. Can't speak English today. Emulate screw it, emulation. Fuck it. Which is the first Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 3. Originally, I'm pretty sure way back when I mentioned that I wanted to try out the remastered version of Assassin's Creed, because that shit has all the DLC on it. I don't actually own it, so I'm just gonna go for like the good old original release of AC3. So there's that. But yeah, I got majority of my stuff installed. I did install Valhalla off the disc, but then that was like the first couple things. I just like went ahead and installed like the ones I thought were gonna be like quite large, which was like Odyssey, Valhalla, Unity, Origins. And all the other ones I thought was gonna be as huge because like I own the physical like media copy disc or physical media disc, which means at least play a little bit off of the disc, you know, but not quite the case. But whatever. But yeah, I have like one of the OG Xbox Ones, so that's why I'm playing this on. So I'm sorry it's not like a Series X. I'm sorry I don't have like a terabyte like hard drive connected to it like I do for my PS4, which doesn't even fucking work properly because it's like one of the OG models of the PS4 or refurbished. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I bought off of eBay. I extended the hard drive, but doesn't quite read the entire hard drive. I do have an extra like hard drive laying around, terabyte hard drive, because I did not consider how large the actual hard drive needs to be for the PS4, and then I got an adapter for it just in case, you know. If I ever want to like, I don't know, have another PS4 and I just want to have a hard drive lying around. Same thing with like my PS3. I have a terabyte in that. I'm pretty sure that doesn't fully use the terabyte. That's beside the fact. I don't really have money to spend, so you know what, F it for right now. We're just here to play the OG AC game, the Assassin's Creed game. Even though that cover image right there is not what's the word I'm looking for, representative of how Altair looks, especially in the original couple games. After like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Because in Revelations, it's kind of like they redid his look. His clothes are a lot cleaner, not as like well gotten as I would like. Bloodlines is kind of the same thing. Bloodlines kind of has like that image of like those four throwing blades, even though he's supposed to have 12 in total, which is six, like six on his or six or I think it's like six on no, because he has some on his, he has a fair bit on his belt. He has a couple on his boots, and he has like four or like five on his like shoulder. I'm probably bad with like the math there. I did the math way back when I was younger, so don't quote me too well. There's a crossbow, which apparently wasn't really accurate, or like it was in the game, or you were able to get it if you had 100% completion or some ish. There was like a lot of rumors, but like the crossbow's not in the game. As for why it's not in the game, it's varied. There's probably a proper source, but I'm too lazy to actually go do research, so yeah, someone's gonna do that. I think I sip of my water there. Another thing that bothers me is like he doesn't have both gloves. He only uses one. And a lot of outfits that they sell for Altair, they don't sell like both gloves, which I kind of find annoying. Also, this part, everyone thinks he escaped, but no, you could see him. You can see him as I hit my microphone right there in the corner. Now he's running away. Just point out, because when I was younger, I used to think he was just like, they said screw it, or remove the model from this CG scene, you know? But that's a little introduction of Assassin's Creed. I'm my beginning ramblings or some ish. And since I'm playing this on the Xbox One, and I don't really have a save game on my Xbox One, we're just gonna start a new one. Starting a new game. The first introduction was Brotherhood. I got that shit when that shit came out, man. That game was like what got me into it, because I used to watch like old trailers, G4 and stuff like that. There's not really subs for this. It kind of sucks.
I perceive that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief, and hate increaseth knowledge, and increaseth sorrow.
I think I have to like raise my volume just a bit. Or not my volume, I have to raise up the audio of the actual game.
I can't anchor him to the memory.
There's Emma Stone.
Trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond,
Who voices Lucy throughout the AC games, or majority of them, or the good bit of like couple games.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it, it's not working.
Give it a moment, Miss Stillman. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
And this is like a,
We're losing him.
I think this game is like what people use proof to like deny Odyssey and Origins and now Valhalla,
All right, Desmond.
because of the new character who's supposed to like be our next Desmond in some way. Who's supposed to be like the ancestor of what's her name, Eve. Yeah, we can move in these those loading screens.
Okay.
I told you he'd be fine.
And we're trying not to talk too much throughout these
I just saved your life.
Saved my life?
quote unquote cutscenes.
kidnapped me.
Here they're like the
Strapped me
actual
into that
models, and
thing.
we can actually
Animus.
move the camera.
It's an animus.
Mainly because there's
I
no
don't
subs.
even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to
Oh,
mix
good
a
old
martini?
Nolan North.
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles?
Live or die.
Or die. Lie down.
Press any button to interact. That's something that you're gonna be doing quite a bit. Is
I need you to lie
well,
down.
me. I'm gonna be spamming Y throughout some of the cutscenes because it will go into like a
Lie
cinematic,
down, Desmond.
which is probably what I'm gonna do. Calm down, Emma Stone. I'm trying to explain the final
Down.
detail. God damn it, I'm fine. Some of the cutscenes in the actual Animus, they're not cutscenes because they're the game models or whatever the fuck it is. They're actual in-game stuff. So I'm gonna be having to like press Y and for the camera to actually change to like a
in 3 dimensions.
yeah, what's it called, like more of a cutscene
You'll need a bit of a
camera,
tutorial.
which
Very
is like
well.
unique to this one
We'll
kind of
start
game.
simple.
Also, you can move your head
What
here.
is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an
Oh, Emma Stone.
individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well?
I prefer the models in this game better than like
Migration,
AC2,
hibernation,
especially because
reproduction.
in the AC2 they
How
made
do
like
animals know when and where to
people's
go,
lips like
what to do?
Emma Stone's
That's just
Lucy
animal
quite
instinct.
large.
How
It
you're
bothers
arguing
me.
semantics, Mr. Miles.
Like the design can look
Whatever
better.
you
I
think,
prefer these
the
models
fact
than the ones that
remains.
were introduced
These
like in
creatures hold
AC2.
knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why.
It's kind of
I
laying the
discovered something
foundation of
most
like what the
fascinating.
Animus is supposed to
Our
do.
DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well.
Which is supposed to be like
The
relevant
memories of
with the
our
older games
ancestors.
because
And the Animus lets you decode and
the later
read
games
these
are more
DNA
of
files.
Precisely.
a what's it
There's a
called.
problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis
What's wrong with
during
that idea?
traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with.
And we move forward from there.
You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get. So it's where we'll have to start.
Yeah, all those sequences are more or less where we're gonna be playing through, which isn't too many. Now this is right in the tutorial segment, or we're getting into the tutorial section.
Warning. Data stream unstable.
But yeah, as I was
Attempting
saying,
to restore
later games
synchronization.
have issues with that, or like later games, newer ones.
This
People,
tutorial has
some
been
like
prepared
hardcore
in order
fans
to
have
better
more of an issue with it,
acclimate you to the
mainly
Animus
because
control
of
system.
the fact that it breaks lore.
Instructions will follow shortly.
Because since the
The synchronization
newer games take
bar
place
represents
further
how
back in
sync
time,
you are with your
and
ancestors' memories. If you ever
images
fall
from like
completely out
Unity
of
and stuff
sync,
like that, where
the
it still
Animus will restore
continued
you
with
to your
the
last
lore that was
synchronized position. You are
laid down
currently
in this game.
dangerously close to
that the Animus can't
desynchronization.
really
Please follow all forthcoming
do
instructions
simulations,
to restore system
because it's not really a
stability.
simulation. Here though, like the past
The
people
Animus
or the
utilizes
people
a
game before,
puppeteering concept to
consider everything a
control the
simulation.
actions of your
That's
ancestors.
besides the fact.
Unloading
The Animus is
subroutines
just supposed to
to
read
validate your
and
body's
allow you
adaptation
to
the Animus.
basically
will
be
begin
in
by exploring the default
your
actions
ancestors'
of each
shoes.
input.
You can't really move them around, force it, kind of like what was happening earlier where they were trying to force him into a memory
While
that he's not
standing
like
still,
synchronized with.
Use the head button to observe your environment.
Vision. Which means we could just. This is kind of useless. We don't even have to use this.
Good.
I guess it's useful for some parts if you're like kind of stuck and not really sure where to go.
Walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding.
Basically
Proceed
just
to the
hold
marker
down
to
this,
continue
press
the
and hold.
synchronization process.
Yeah, sometimes you get stuck, kind of like there. You kind of have to move like side to side trying to get through. 'Cause that does happen. If people didn't know
Well
that.
done.
What was I rambling on about? Oh yeah, the fucking like simulation stuff, which is the problem with the newer ones because since those simulations and it's trying to like do patchworks for the actual game or like the sequence that they're in Odyssey Origins and fucking Valhalla. Some stuff probably isn't right. That's why there's like dialogue choices and being able to be male or female because the anime doesn't really know, which is something that.
Excellent.
There you go. Which is something that people keep pointing out. So there's that. It's like throwing down some lore for some people.
Some high-profile actions.
I don't really care.
Grab and throw
As long as
the
as long as I enjoy
onto
it,
the
like it
marker
should be
by
fine.
using the empty
Which is
head
why I
button
like
in high profile.
Raccoon City Operation Raccoon City because I kind of just like it.
Good.
Yeah. Each to their own. It's the beauty of
Using the
games.
leg button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and
fall to the ground.
While sprinting, reach the marker
Yeah,
before
run.
this man does.
Man, I missed this old design of Altair, man.
Well done.
I missed like this old model. This is the same model they use in fucking
The Animus will also provide
all the way up to
other
Brotherhood
important
when you use
information.
the Altair
The
skin,
social status icon gives you information on your social status.
which is like the outfits I'll use like throughout the games,
This icon
especially in the
appears when
collection thing.
soldiers looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either
You know,
unaware
I believe people
or
like
suspicious of who
the
you are.
others,
To illustrate
like
the
Ezio
change in
skins.
awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade.
Press up for hidden blade.
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
There's different versions of assassination in this game. This is like low profile. I can't even show off high profile. Like, yeah, that's a low profile assassination. If you hold down the right bumper or trigger or whatever it's called on PlayStation, right trigger, you're able to do high profile stuff as they were explaining, and the animations are different. I prefer like some of the higher animation, the high profile animations, because to me they just look a lot cooler.
Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier. Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the latter and try to break the line of sight.
Broke the line of sight.
Excellent. The line of sight
It's gonna be a
has
sound
been
effect you're gonna
broken.
be hearing quite a bit throughout the
Now,
game.
run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
Into the hair, or
Your
the
social status indicates
what's this
that
called?
you're
Like
hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait
a roof
until
garden
your
or some
social
ish.
status changes
I think that's
again.
what they call it.
This is pointless.
Oh shit.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent. Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Just showing us some. I have the roof guarding. I was gone. I was right. Showing some spots where you can hide, or you can blend in throughout the games. Not the newer ones after
Let us continue with the
Revelations,
demonstration of
because
blend.
AC3 is where
Blend
things
can
change.
be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
But yeah, we're technically dressed like a scholar here, though we have like all these fucking weapons. Don't mind me. I'm just a regular old scholar.
Good.
Kind of want to have like a
Now that
webcam
you are fully
and just me
synced,
dressed up like
remember
Altair,
what's
because I do have an
available to
Altair
you.
outfit.
Referred to as
I do have like a
the sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him.
some more lore to start like detective vision kind of. Here, I think this is before Arkham.
Well done.
White is just pedestrian, gold is like primary target, red is just enemy, and blue it's also like pedestrian, I guess.
Remember,
White and
each
blue
vision will
usually
only
just
be
mean
available
pedestrian,
once
or
you
like
are
a
fully
quest
synced.
giver or something like that.
Please note that following the Assassin's Creed,
And these
your
are like the
ancestors' way of life will assist
pillars?
you in staying in sync. The creed consists of
Or
3
Creed
tenets.
pillars.
First, never hurt an innocent person. Second,
Never compromise the
always
Brotherhood.
be discreet.
Oh, that's the third.
Do not compromise the clan.
Yeah, that's the third
Should
one.
you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key
Those are the
moments of
3
your ancestor's
tenets,
life, or
which
by
are also going to
respecting
be
the
explained
creed.
to us a bit later. But not really
You have
explained too much
successfully
throughout the
completed
other games. I think
tutorial. The most stable memory block
Revelation,
will now
no.
be loaded.
2 and Brotherhood kind of repeat these. The first game is like twice. I think Brotherhood and 2 are like the ones when you're able to like initiate people into the clan and stuff like that.
There must be another way. This one need not die.
High profile.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might
Itches.
learn something.
Look at that. That's all I was explaining.
He'll teach you how to disregard everything the masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
Right there.
I would
See
not
those
have
little
drawn
things?
attention to us.
That means you can press a
I would
button
not
and
have
it does
taken the
that
life
shit.
of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Kinda like the design of that outfit. Red, the gray, and black. Your Altair sleeves are a bit black, bit gray, and everything else is kind of white. I always thought it was like white, but dirty white. You know, it's like rolling around, punching stuff. You know, it gets a bit dirty on your sleeves. Here I can say about the higher, yeah, this is gonna be high profile, which is on the cutscene. Here though, your arm fucking just goes right through them, which is like an issue with the other ones. I just think the details a lot better in this one. Ooh, I can move around.
Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Let's move closer.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man
This
is
starts
our greatest
kind of
enemy.
glitching a little bit.
And here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Oh. Hold on. I think this is a lot better than going down. Stop! I don't want to go down the ladder. I want to do it this way. Stop it! I'll tell you, please. I want to be stupid. Let me. This fucking camera just switches. Can move a little bit forward. Forward. Hey, what's up, my dude?
Hold, Templars. You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
Send him blade.
You know not the
It's like
things
3
in which you
tiers.
meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a
I
message.
never realized he had like a
The
scar
Holy Land is lost to him and his.
on his head.
He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
I think I never noticed it because I always played it on EV cables instead of HDMI cables. Kill the assassins! Yeah, different paths to actually get up there, but it doesn't matter which one you take. It doesn't affect the story in any shape or form. That's what I'm trying to say. Here though, I think in like what's it called Odyssey, they have like different endings, which I think is kind of dumb. Ugh. Good old climbing. Good old school climbing.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent time.
No screen. It's taking a lot less because I'm playing on this on a later gen console, so.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Alright, this is kind of like a little hub world. And there's our radar, not really a map like the other games. Well, other games up to Syndicate? Yeah. Not too familiar with Origins past that because I haven't really played those games. Recently I've seen a bit more of like Origins and Odyssey. Did see quite a bit of Valhalla. Not too much, not enough to like properly spoil me. But yeah, we're just gonna make our way back to the temple. Gotta talk to this man. I was gonna have a like nice little pan shot here. Yep. God, I do kind of miss this game actually. I haven't played this in such a long ass time. I think last AC game was
He returns at last.
Abbas.
I feel like
Where are the
Liberation was like the last AC
Did
game
you
I really
ride ahead
played.
hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
I mean, kind of the dick in the games, especially like in Revelations. We get more of the story of Altair and his like later-ish years.
The master waits within.
As well, I'm really thinking Blowland because it's after AC1. But in between like some events and Revelations.
Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough.
I really like their boots. Their boots
Where
look
are
comfy.
Malik and Kadar?
Too bad they don't sell them anymore.
Dead.
No. Not dead.
Malik,
I still live at least.
and your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the roof. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided!
Ooh.
Brother. My brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favored failed to find. Here. Take it.
Apple of Eden.
Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master,
I think that's
we
a
are
cross.
under attack.
That or it's like an
Robert de
Egyptian
Sable lays siege
symbol.
to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared.
They're just having like a sick ass pose. Don't mind me.
Our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Boop, boop, boop. This is kind of like our segment in between the
We need your help.
What's happened?
combat, I
Templars.
think.
They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
As you wish. Nice weapon, up and down, left and right. This uses the short sword, but you have to like take it out first. You just equip it, you just throw your knives. That's him blade, regular sword, and then fist cuffs. Other good things, main bread and butter. I would try to do use some of the other weapons throughout the game. Parrying. This is before we were able to do chain parries and stuff like that, so not gonna be too much of that. We try to get you with the him blade. Come on. Do that. Now, try to get you with the short sword. If you can just knock me over. Ow. Any practice more countering. I know you could just do this over and over with some of the games, but not all of them. As I'm fucking up my parries. There we go. Try and get your. Excuse me, my parries are god awful right now. I've been played an old AC game in such a long ass time. Oh. I should have just dodged that. 'Cause you can't. Oh, I say that. Fucking. I'll tell you. I say that as I keep fucking it up. I'm really am fucking up some of my stuff. But that's fine. Come on. I think that's all of them? No.
Assassin! Stop him!
Should have why isn't it parrying properly? Can I just parry that? There we go. Try to show off some of the animations because since it automatically switches you to the sword, I kind of just want to show off some of the animations.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
He's going to run into someone.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
It's gonna show off our a bit of the main, like, I guess, like main thing in the Assassin's Creed series, which is the leap of faith, which is explained in Origins.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
Ah, yes, one of the what's it called?
Heretic! Return what you have stolen
Main
from me!
images in the Assassin's Creed games,
You've no claim to it, Robert.
especially in the in Revelations.
Forced to thin your ranks further.
Image of Altair just walking onto the beam.
I assure you, this is no game. So be it. Bring forth the hostage. Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone? My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings. Good. And they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Now this jump, I'm going to tell you this right now. You can actually fuck it up. So I'm going to try not to fuck it up.
Oh, my leg!
Ah, that subtle animation.
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us. I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Yeah, you can't sprint at all on this. On the beams, I mean. I think that's introduced in AC2, maybe? Where you're able to sprint on the beams. Showing us more tutorial bits. Trying to get a feel for the game. Sideways jumping, I missed that. You can't really do that with the oh shit. I was gonna just leap off the edge there. Can't really do that with the newer games. That was like one of the main things other people will use in these older games. That's why when AC3 came out, people were kind of worried because you weren't able to do that. We're just gonna hit this real quick and send some logs. Fast forwarding memory or sequence.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful?
You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue.
There's an edit of someone just editing that, like where he slaps him back and forth.
So
Pretty good,
familiar
actually.
with this tenet. Then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Such a delayed. Ugh.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
I'm losing have some authority over Warden, man. Do not mess with Emma Stone. Even though I'm pretty sure she's kind of short, she'll beat your ass. You don't really get to explore in there until like the second game. I bet the third one too.
You're questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that too.
I should pull up the volume a bit.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines.
That should
But
be
I'm
good.
smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Ah, President Venom says.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Forgot that. I missed that. Still in the conference room? No. Gonna go in here? I think we're not even able to access this just yet. Yeah, we're not. I don't think much we can access. Here though, this seems like a good stopping point. I'm not sure gonna keep continuing. Just a bit. Cause I don't quite remember how many of these I sleep. I don't know what to do. I don't actually quite remember. Oh, there we go. It's like this supposed to happen.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
I think still talk to him for a little bit. I think Warren's just gonna peace out. This gives us time to speak with Lucy.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they call the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's alright. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Hey, doctor, is there?
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
It's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it.
Yeah, I prefer these models a little bit better. I do admit Desmond's face kind of does look a bit polygon.
Aren't you tired?
Yeah, she won't talk to us anymore. We do have quite a bit. Yeah, I was rambling a good bit in the beginning.
Damn it, they locked the door.
Yeah, we're almost like an hour in. 48 minutes. I know. I will continue a little bit more because I did ramble a good bit here. That does feel like a good stopping point. I just want to play a little bit more, you know. The following morning, ... Creepy ass bastard.
That's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
It's like a weird filter.
What do you mean?
I can actually... there's not... There's this
Almost.
option.
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Wasn't that the point? I wanted you to tell me. Now that'll be telling. Well, that's kind of the fucking point, my dude. Talk to you. And talk to you some more. Really barren ass room, actually. I think he just says get in the fucking animus or some shit. Can I talk to you? No, it's not giving me the prompt. It's really fucking white. I can't see some buildings.
Have you forgotten how to sit, Mr. Miles?
Hey, I'm just looking around, my dude. Like, chill the fuck out. There's a conference room. Oh yeah, the options are in here, I'm pretty sure. Or no. Yeah, options right there. So let's see, we did this first memory block, which is Solomon's Temple.
And enter your memory, Mr. Miles.
Dude, shut up. I'm trying to like plan this out. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 memories. Probably do them in like 7 days, give or take.
Ready when you are.
Let's go ahead and do this. Not sure I'm gonna finish or stop midway
When
through.
you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Some tips. I'm probably gonna try to finish this memory block and then probably be a good stopping point.
But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
Oh,
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You will see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, not yet at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others track your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Yes. Basically, just telling us we've been demoted and we don't have like nearly as cool and nearly as much stuff. Doesn't really matter because we still look pretty fucking badass. So that doesn't matter. Oh, I can't just jump off of this anymore. Lost ability to dodge. So basically this is kind of our little tutorial of stuff that we're going to keep doing. Pretty much just rinse and repeat throughout this game.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
So usually, in this game in particularly, doing viewpoints are a good way to actually be doing stuff. And since this is pretty much wide open and we can see everything, there's no viewpoint here. There's these little things that happen, and it tells us what we're basically gonna do. In this situation, it's gonna be eavesdropping, and then it's basically just stuff that we can find stuff. It's not really that much important. So our first little assignment is to eavesdrop. If you want full quote-unquote synchronization, not really in the terms of collecting stuff, doing all the activities helps out and kind of give you a little bit more information, trying to make things a little bit easier. You don't really have to do that. You just do the bare minimum, and that will work as well. But I'm probably gonna do a majority of the stuff, or try to at least attempt to do a majority of the stuff. So here we're gonna just eavesdrop. Oh yeah, for eavesdropping stuff like that, you can't really do it wide open with the A button, just holding that. You can't really do it. You're gonna have to pretty much just sit on a bench, be in safety mode, and then just look over there to the people you're gonna be listening to, and just lock on and listen. You're pretty damn fucking far away.
Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Muallim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Area block completed, which is our, as you can see right there, basically just doing that allows you to fill those up and kind of get 100% synchronization, which basically just means doing more missions like these, which I'm most likely gonna do because it just looks nice. I think there's only 3 things you can really do, which is list, eavesdrop, pickpocket, and intimidation. Got a bit too close. I gotta move away. Just stay quote unquote blend.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Now, pickpocketing is a little bit tricky because you have to like hold down B, kind of try and stay blended more majority of the time, because if they do see you, then it's just like I think it's just like a mission end or mission failed or whatever you want to call it. Do attempt to be careful if you're playing this game or just watching it. That was a big weird glitch. Okay, didn't do that. I know there's some weird glitches like flags. You see those flags there?
A traitor! I'm not a traitor. It's Al-Muallim who's betrayed us.
Pick up these flags. It's pretty nice.
All your eyes will be opened to the
It doesn't really do much. I'm pretty sure you don't really collect anything.
between this world and a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Interrogate installation. Follow to district place and then basically just beat the shit out of him. Which basically just means good, where he basically just stops. God, I missed it. I missed this track. It's been quite a bit. Maybe I can just like I don't even think he looked behind him. I think that's mainly for pickpocketing, which means I could just like sit here. Yeah, I think if he sees reruns or something like that. Not too familiar, but you know, whatevs. Bum 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 bum. And now we could just beat the shit out of him. There's no countering and fist fighting part. Basically just block, attack, punch back.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
You just beat the shit out of him, and that
man.
also works.
I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Just open my small bag of takis, like
You
one
stand
of those pocket
accused of
bags, mini
betraying our
bags.
brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die.
I don't know why, but I'm looking at
You did
the
well, Altair, and have
preview.
earned
It
the
kind of
right to
looks a
carry
bit
blade
blurry.
Once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find
I think this takes place during the
Kill
third
them.
crusade, if I'm not
Doing
mistaken.
so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall.
Sorry, it's popping my wrist there.
Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafiq of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
Oh, my
If you
bird is
believe
gone.
it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
Okay, now we can come
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
So I think we just get our sword and him blade, and that's about it. Yep. Do get a bit of armor, which also helps a bit. The tutorial as well. Don't really need that. I am a veteran, believe it or not, of this game. In the sense of completing it, but that's enough.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand
Hey, look, there's a flag
what
over
it
there.
is to wield
There's
the
a
blade.
flag up those stairs,
Perhaps you
ladder.
could show them what you know. Yeah. Yeah.
First attack. Big attack. Light attack. So that's soon, but I think you just spam this shit like that. So one, oh, like that. I was just fucking up. Oh. Actually, I think he needs to be back here. Come on. There we go.
The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
That our student. I think that's what he says the majority of the time. It's good to hear. It kind of just allows you to practice and shit like that. I think some of these mechanics are kind of dropped after this game.
I understand.
Where the fuck did it go? Oh, here. Right, I got powder on my fingers from the takis, not takis, like some people say, which bothers the crap out of me. When I was younger, probably it didn't bother me as much, but now when I'm older, it kind of does. Also, I didn't pick up that one flag. Also, there's a flag over there. It's quite a few flags. Quite a few flags. Quite a few flags indeed. I should believe. Can you see? No, I don't think you can see them on your map. I think later games you're able to get like maps to actually see stuff, like treasure chests and stuff like that, which is all well and dandy. Actually, what is this? Oh, that's the kingdom. Looks like a hand. Probably isn't a hand. But from here, we get to mount a horse. We get the white horse because it's just suiting. Steer horse. The general, like, gallop. This is a sprint, which you're only able to do in, like, the first 2 games. In Brotherhood, it kind of removes them. You're just doing this, and the horse is just like prancing around, like, ooh, I'm a horse. I need to get used to the controls again. It's been so long since I played like one of the older games. What I want to do is play the OG like multiplayer for Brotherhood. Cause I never really had a chance to. I played a good bit. I played a little bit. I'm pretty sure I uploaded this of AC4s. I think after AC4 they kind of dropped the multiplayer aspect. I feel like it had potential. But unfortunately, Ubisoft said nah, none of that. Oh, sorry. This is pretty much the first viewpoint of the game. Because we're in, like, in this little hub area. From here you can basically travel between different places. So yeah, first we're gonna be climbing this little, I don't even know what it says, outpost, maybe? Start opening up the map. I think like newer games, they kind of remove that aspect, so you can just travel different places and you don't have to worry about it as much. I think some of these, there's also a flag, I think. I don't think it's on this one particularly, then. Sensation! Need some more. That keys become professional. Twelve viewpoints within the kingdom. Ooh. Quite a few viewpoints here. I may end up doing them a bit later though, like off camera. I feel like it's kind of important to do them, especially within the kingdoms, for I'll be able to see all the whatchamacallits. Words escape me. All the missions, or like data collection within the game. I don't think this one you can jump off of your horse in this one? Oh, there's flags here. There are flags there. I'm pretty sure that was very necessary. I think there's a Templar around here that spawns. If I'm not mistaken, that's a glitch. Like I said, get used to that sound because that's gonna be played quite a bit. You know, running past guards and shit like that. Doom, 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 doom. Epic dance music. Now it's getting hot again. Turn on the fan, it's getting cold. Turn on the fan, it's hot as fuck. Wrong button. I forgot they changed the button from like Y from like the other games to like fucking clicking the thumbstick or fucking B for whatever reason. I don't know what it is now. And they change that shit all the fucking time, so probably if I press the wrong button a couple times. Probably gonna just do this one and that one for right now. Come on, get out. Alright. That's right, because they were looking for me. That's why I can't get out. Cannot run forever. Fuck yeah, I can't run because I'm on a horse. I believe there's a Templar over there. Could be mistaken. I'm not gonna be actively searching out Templars or flags, really. I may pick them up when I see them, and maybe not. I know I passed by like 2 flags on that wheelbarrow thing, and there was like 2 flags in Masyaf, which I took note, like one near the ladder, and then the one that's like in between 2 buildings. Also, there's a flag right there. I may pick up that one, just because. Also, in this game, you cannot swim. Even though Altair technically can swim. It's more of a what's it called? They talked it up more to like a glitch within the Animus, which is why Altair can't swim. I think there's a flag of this one. There's a flag right there. I'll go ahead and pick that one up. Granted, I'm not gonna, most likely not gonna pick up all the flags, but I save all my collection stuff when I go to play Jack and Daxter. Here though, I'm pretty sure I probably won't do that as well. I'm about to say, can you please climb up? Oh shit, they're gonna start throwing rocks at me. Please don't start throwing rocks. They're throwing rocks. Go out there. Climb. Climb before they start throwing rocks at you and make you fall. And there's a flag here. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew there was a flag in one of these. I played this game multiple times. I know what I'm doing, more or less. There's a flag over there too. I know there's like one little area where someone, I remember a video of someone was criticizing this game. Where he was able to run up and just stab someone. He didn't give a fuck. The guy was legitimate, he didn't give a fuck. I don't think it's this guy. I think it's more with, I think Jerusalem or the other, thing. Excuse me. I want this. Horsey, come to me. See a fool? Oh shit, he fucking broke he. No! Horse! Horse! Horse, come back. Horse, please. Alright, I got a little bit interrupted there, but not too much. Horse, get up. Let me ride you, horse. Checkpoint reach. Granted, you can probably get through this. You don't really have to do the viewpoints. I just like doing them because like, they're on the way, so why not do them? I think the ones I'm probably gonna do the most are there's a flag there. Like I'm close by, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it, screw it, I don't care. Some of them I'm probably just not gonna even grab because, you know, fuck it. Also, quick little side discussion. I actually found my Dante's Inferno game for my Xbox. So I didn't mention this, like I've been playing, oh there's a Templar. Can I air assassin? Technically you can do that in this, but it's not really done. You have to like, I mean I missed it. You have to like jump, you have to like mid jump. Let's see if I can do this properly. Nope. Yeah, I'm not. I knew I was gonna die. You can actually just say fuck it to them and just
The short blade is best
use your hidden
quickly
blade to kill him
sending
easily. But he opened up with like heavy attacks, so I wasn't able to do that. It's probably just better for me just to walk up behind him and then assassinate him. But I wanted to be special and do an air assassination, which you can do in this game. It's just a bit tricky to pull off. Right. There we go. You can't pull it off, but you need to like lock on and leap and then press X while mid-air and he does like an air assassination. Which I think I saw once in a Deb video diary thing. It was like a woman explaining it. I've done it a few times in the game itself. After I found that out, which was like way later before I actually started playing this game. Cause like I said, I played Brotherhood first. Then I played 2. From 2 I played 1. Actually no, I think I played 1 before 2. I don't actually quite remember. Oh shit, there's a Templar there. Doesn't see me, so I'm just gonna quickly just... Oh, he saw me. No! Damn it, I was trying to do the combo thing. Oh yeah, I can just grab him. Then from there, I could just... Fuck you. There we go. Can freaking grab is like a thing you do. Can I pick up the flag when I'm on a horse? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Sweet. Fucking load screens are like faster than I expect. Cause I'm not used to the load screens being this quick. They are, which means I can just have a little bit of time where I can just munch on some of my Takis.
Will turn them hostile.
I haven't had chips in a while, actually. Now thinking about it. There's Jerusalem. Which is a place which I actually kind of want to visit because most of that shit is under the sand. That and Venice, I kind of want to visit Venice too. My sister was like, "Why do you want to visit Jerusalem?" Like she understands kind of Venice, and I'm just like, "Well, because Assassin's Creed."
Stop this, please. You're hurting me. Pay for your
Oh shit.
shame for yourself.
Oh, I can't counter. I was like, why can't I not counter with the him blades? Because I can't really counter in general.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Keep fucking that up. That's something you're gonna be hearing quite a bit. I wish my son was like as brave as you. Keep forgetting I can't really just like pour this shit in my mouth. I have to be careful, cause then I get dust everywhere. I'm on my bed and I don't want fucking ants crawling onto me when I'm asleep. Ooh, that's a bit potent. Alright, I'm fucking professional. I don't give a shit. Probably should stop drinking water. Eating Takis. It's not really good for you doing that. The first thing we're gonna do is probably do a majority of these fucking viewpoints. Which is probably gonna make up, I wanna say like almost 90%. Or like 80%, 85%. Mainly because, viewpoints. Viewpoints are just like important in the Assassin's Creed games. I know, I was talking to Andy about this and he's just like, I just do viewpoints whenever they're like around. Like he doesn't go out his way to do them. And I'm just like, for Assassin's Creed games, more or less, I try to do them the first thing I'm able to do them. Because then I can just like see the map. I don't know who else is like that, but I'm kind of like that. So I think in OG AC, like, and the other other AC games, I didn't really do that. The fuck is this? Oh, that's Save a Citizen. I forgot that was a thing. Save the Citizen. I don't think you can really see them too often anymore. But what I want to do is the viewpoints. There's a flag. There's flags there. Probably get away with stabbing like 2 of them. Oh, I thought I was gonna try to combo that. It's a bit hard trying combo stuff.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Doesn't even look like that's there. These guys, they help you out. If you run past them when you're being chased, they will get in the way of guards. Yeah, there we go. It explains it right there. It's not like, oop, I just fucking fall off. It's not like super necessary to do, but it helps. It helps from time to time running past them. Should probably will do as well as doing some of the Save the Citizen shit. There's quite a few of those preachers around, or whatever the hell they're actually called. I don't think Altair can like do the little jump and grab like Ezio does. Some of the other games. Do a quick synchronization. Great. There's like a powder like over me. Like I said, it's like the mini ones. So it's like the pocket ones. So they don't really open like traditional bags. Kind of sucks. Especially because I haven't learned my lesson. Stop trying to pour it in my mouth. Let's go ahead and get these. There's only like a couple. I'll probably do some of the more Save the Citizen stuff. Just to have it. I know it's not really necessary. I gotta love Assassin's Creed games and this.
I've decided to reduce prices on everything.
There's a mechanic in this as well. Which was kind of removed in the later games as well. No, I can't just assassinate him. Ah, shit. Ah! Ow. Is this? Wee! You just dive through those. It's very unnecessary. It's just fun. Suck it, Liz. You can't grab it. He's probably gonna start throwing rocks. Fuck you. Preemptively, fuck you. I hate it when that happens. I do remember that happening from time to time. There's a flag. Give me that flag. Thank you. True, you have to use ladders. I don't. I can just climb that shit. Actually, some of them can actually climb. I'm pretty sure. Jerusalem. Bum, 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 bum. It actually takes a while for that shit to go away, so... Like I said, get used to it. Dun, 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 dun. I believe the man who originally thought of this, is no longer with the company, which I kind of find a little bit sad. Especially when they start doing the whole yearly release. At least they stopped doing that. Because they don't want another Unity on their hands. Even though I think Unity was okay. The issue with glitches was that they have so little time to actually polish stuff out. Especially with the size of fucking Unity. The size of that shit was fucking large. Like to more viewpoints. Later on in the game, they don't really show you the viewpoints. You actually have to listen. Or just understand where to go because they don't mark anything on the map, which can confuse people who are not really paying attention too well, or not accustomed to like older games like Assassin's Creed, where you have to actually like listen to what they say. And I was like one of them. I wasn't used to it because they don't really give you like viewpoints after a while. Especially towards like the midway point of the game, they kind of just like leave stuff kind of vague. Cost me a fortune. And there's a viewpoint. This one. I think this one's the one with the flag.
You've something to say?
Yeah, I'm trying to climb this. Trying to find a proper way to climb this. I remember that one song that back in the day when I would like search stuff up on this game. You know, I didn't know about Assassin's Creed after no. Also, I'm just gonna stay on this because they don't particularly like you being on roofs. It's like a restricted area. That's why I didn't jump towards where he is, because then I feel like I'm pretty sure it aggroes him. So I'm just gonna stay like on the edge. There we go. I only have like 3 more viewpoints, and we can start doing objectives. In the wrong way.
Don't do that again, understand?
You really would just want to sprint through this, but there's like so many fucking people. It's better, and fucking Altair can't do the little like, what's it called? Like shoving people away. When you see bird poop, you can just fucking do that.
That will cost you your life.
Why are you doing this?
Go away.
I've done nothing wrong. Let me go.
Okay, there we go. I was able to do twice. Still can't. I still can't dodge.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
More citizens. To help me in my aid. These just be meat shields. Human shields. Good old meat shields. I feel like later games is where I'm probably the later games is where I'm just gonna be like on my off time just fucking doing majority of not side content, more majority of viewpoints. But particularly in this game, I'm probably just gonna be try to do some of the viewpoints off my off time, maybe, hopefully. Actually, probably not, because a good bit of the stuff in this game is like put together with side content. You know, like I said, you save the citizen. You can do whenever the fuck you want. But they're pretty much everywhere to the point where it's just easy, just quick fucking It's generally a good like sense of when to start, when to stop, especially in this game because you're able to like. I feel like good stopping points are where Desmond gets out the animus. But then again, it's like there's stuff you gotta do. It's not really a good stopping points because this game isn't really like cutscene focus, if that makes sense. Even though there's technically are cutscenes in this, not really in a traditional sense. Tacky powder. Alright, just one more, which is that one. Probably won't do any of these proper missions until I talk to the dude.
I've got it. You need something? You look like you need something. You'll find it here.
I really wish there's a way to actually play Bloodlines. Even though I do own a PSP Generation 2, is the only, or 2000 series, the only problem is that one issue I mentioned where it's after a little bit, I think something like internal is just fucked up, where I can't really play it on for a few, like an hour or so, which is a problem. I was originally gonna buy another PSP to be able to record on, but like I said, I can't really be spending money nowadays, kinda. Yeah, the altar again jumped that, so we have to get over here to be able to start climbing again. A lot of climbing. A lot of climbing, a lot of viewpoints, especially in these older games. Even in newer games, viewpoints are just a thing. It's not like traditional games where it's just like, oh, you go into this one area, you unlock you discover something or you discover something else. Here it's just like, oh, here's a high building. You see that eagle? Bird? Yeah, that's a viewpoint. Also, somebody got it in my throat. I fucked up a little bit there. To be honest, I don't remember being able to do that. Save the citizen. Quick stab you. Quick stab you. Can I stab another one? Nope. There you go. Okay, I thought you were fuck that. Come on, trying to do a heavy one. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Try to find a pay with kind. Yes. Pay this kindness. Okay, before he starts fucking. Before I get fucking having to listen to that beeping. Or it's called.
Let me go! Help me!
Weha.
Bam.
Stop this man before he kills again!
I really wish I couldn't fucking dodge, or not dodge, or parry. We're not able to just yet, unfortunately. I think we need our short blade for that. Really, some of the enemies after their buddies get killed, they actually do run away. In this one, I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. Unless if that's like in the second game.
Alright, where are you?
He's gonna leave because the guy's there. He's gonna probably start drawing his sword at me. This one over here. Let's go quickly do this one. This direction. I was about to say they didn't actually trigger, but it did. It'd be a normal. There's a hiding spot here. There's flag there. There's guards there. There's bench here, unfortunately. I don't want to aggro too many people. Or not aggro, not be able to do stuff because of that.
Too many things. You dare steal in my presence? You want something? That will cost you your life! Stop running! You cannot escape! Yeah!
Go over here. Do this. Alright, completely missed. There you go. You basically just grab them, throw them on the ground, just fucking wail on them. Which is useful. Which is useful. What? Do kind of just want to sprint throughout this, but it's a bit tricky because there's a bunch of fucking pedestrians. Some of the streets in this one are a little bit more narrow than some of the other ones.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Stop it, please!
Down, impudent!
I'll let you and attack the other guy. Okay, I could just do this and then wail on you. Or not. There you go.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. May God have mercy.
Got my throw again. Yes, yes, block pursuers. Which is useful. Especially when you're running away. Granted, it's easier to run away with running on rooftops.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
There's only 4 more left. See, look, they start grabbing them. Just grab this flag real quick. Stop in this roof garden. And head towards the next save the citizen before I can finish these off real quick.
Let me show you everything I have. We must be the merchant stalls. That won't happen here.
At least they're relatively close by. The maps aren't too crazy big. Can I do you over the ledge? Oh yes I can. Yeah, you can't swim. Yeah.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true
hero. Come on. There's a flag over there. Don't fucking fall in the water now, I'll tell you.
You look like you need something. You'll find it here. I'm sure of it.
Fall in the water. The last thing I want to happen. Ugh. I'm still trying to think of how I'm gonna actually tackle and stuff. Grab that. What the fuck? I do want to play some Belens as I'm playing AC2. It's more of an issue of trying to figure out how to properly record it.
You dare steal in my presence?
Make room.
That will cost you your life. You cannot run forever.
I can just grab them and throw them on the edge like that. Or not. Where? Where the fucking edge?
You cannot.
I'm too close, so I'm just keep just hitting their heads. I move more over here.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Come on, grab. Alright, still too close. There we go. It's like I'm too close to actually hit them properly, or throw them off properly. I think he just died because I hit him into the wall so many times.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
It's faster because I don't have fucking oh, there's a viewpoint behind that. It's hiding a viewpoint. It's a lot faster than
I know you're here somewhere.
encountering. Because I don't have counter just yet.
They go against the will of God.
See if I can pull off a air assassination in this one.
Why are you doing this? What have I done? Help me! Somebody help me!
ردوها علي.
Pay for your sin. Have your head. Look out! You
Oh,
can't
I wasn't able to.
have your head.
Actually, wait, hold on.
God save us. You will not
You gotta be careful with that because you actually kill civilians like that too. I think I got 2 for 1 there.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of
Yes,
your
yes, yes.
sacrifice.
Tell them how amazing I am. Or tell your children or whatever. Oh shit, there's a guard that just... Oh, that's rubber. I always get scared of just like it fizzing out, so I always have to like open it kind of slowly. I've never been a real fan of plastic bottles or bottles in general, because when you first open it and take a sip out of it, it's always like the carbon just like bam in your face, you know. At least when you have a can, it's a little bit easier to you don't get as much gas because you don't have a proper seal between your mouth and it's in the can. So there's like gas that escapes just barely.
That will cost you your life.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
ردوها علي.
Your life.
Damn it, I fucked up. No! You can do it, I'm not crazy. They advertised, they did mention that in pretty sure Dev Diary. Come on. It's so annoying dealing with these guards when you don't have counters.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Yes, I don't care. Just wanna get this as I'm climbing into the background.
God Almighty. Boss, that's just before Hatim.
only this thing, and then we can start doing like info gathering, and then probably can kill the first target. And then I probably could stop there. We've been going for almost 2 hours now. This first episode is going to be fucking chunky, beefy. Well, to be fair, most of it is just like filler. Just me doing some of the side missions, doing viewpoints. Hopefully I can cut out and some of the other stuff. But like I said, I don't really want to edit. I feel like if I put it off to edit that shit, I'll never get to it. I'm gonna go first to the Assassin's Den. Oh, there's one more Save the Citizen. I already did them all. That's close to the Assassin's Den. I'm gonna first go to the Assassin's Den because I don't remember if you first do the
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
So close. I was about to throw. I almost threw that guy into the. I was trying to throw a guard. Come here. Come here. I want you to go in there. Doing heavy attacks because I'm trying to break their guard so I can just have an easier time with them. I think just fucking throwing them and beating them shit over and over again with my sword is probably easier, but you know. I don't learn, so I just make things just harder for myself. Also, I don't think you can throw people while you're with your hit blade out.
Who saw what happened here?
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass? A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him. Surely you remember how to track an enemy. Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand. Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor. What can you tell me of him? Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you. I assume you want me to return to you when this is done? Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Muallim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life. As you wish. Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand? Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood. Very well. Off you go.
Like wherever you fucking stand, it always seems like there's wind just blowing on Tyre, like there. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It always gives him the appearance of like doing stuff. Like going here, you can fill up your throwing knives. They usually have like a little box, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, basically we just do these, come back. Actually, after a certain point, yeah, if you do a fair bit of them, I think like 3, you can just come back and you have a blessing to basically just kill him. But we're gonna be probably doing all of these real quick. They're not too difficult. They're quite easy. Like I said, the first game there's not really much in the sense of like story. It's more of, or not story, more in the sense of like variety. So like the main ones you're gonna be probably doing throughout the entire game up to like the end. Which I think is like an issue with Ubisoft's games, especially with it's like the first one from the series. It seems like a pretty stripped down until like the second one they kind of go all out on it. Flag up there. Alright, so we're gonna listen to this guy. There's a bench over here, so I'm gonna sit over here.
He's called another meeting. What is it this time? Another warning? Another execution?
No, he has work for us to do.
Which means we won't be paid.
He's abandoned the ways of the Merchant Guild. Does as he pleases now.
He treats us as if we were his servants.
And the guard does nothing to stop him.
Enough! We must go. If we're late, he'll be angry, and we'll suffer for it.
Perhaps one day, someone will have the courage to stand up to him.
Perhaps. But until that day arrives, we should do as told.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, they all look at you because you made her drop her vase. Which like stored water some-ish.
Hello, my friend. You look well. Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Abu Nukud.
The Merchant King? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
Fuck. I hate when they get close to you because they fuck you up.
Be gone, pest.
Fuck this fucking lady with the vase. Fuck off. Come here. Yes. Yep, and then you have enough to talk to. That was 3. Is there only just 2? I think they only did like 2, right? Pretty sure it was 3. Oh well, doesn't really matter to us too much because I'm gonna be doing the other ones. Over here. I completely missed that. Well, whatever, it's right here anyways. Oh shit, I was looking for it, I'm sorry. I'll move away.
Do you understand?
Yes, I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Where do you go, my dude? Go this way. Oh. They will turn around, so you have to be careful.
Anything I can help you with? Anything at all? My good people, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. Did you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm just fine. I mean, that just appears just to be, yeah. 2 things we have to listen to, and then intimidation. At least I'm not stuck fucking looking over the left shoulder. 'Cause I'm not super used to it. Like I can deal with it to a certain degree. But I'm more of a righty than a lefty, so yeah.
You, sir. You look like you need something. You'll find it here. I'm sure.
My sister used to be able to
Stop acting like a fool.
ride with her left hand. I think my little cousin can do it.
You want it? I've got it.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
Central courtyard. Basically, just small bits of information that help you out if you want to try to do like proper assassinations, I guess. I do remember some of the Templars. I don't remember all of them, unfortunately. Like I said, it has been quite a bit I've played this game. Even though I do consider it to be one of those games where I do enjoy it a little bit more. Even though I haven't really played it as much as I'll care to admit. They only been in like 4 times compared to like the other ones where I played those a little bit more. Because there's not really much to go back to after you beat it. Just like collections basically.
Consumed the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what
Still
we
listen
believe
to
in.
those, and there's a bench over there.
No greater glory than these. Look.
You can apologize for that.
Nope, I'm just gonna sit on this bench and listen to these guys.
So, how did you manage to do it?
It wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guards were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
Find aid to help in the state in the southern south.
The Saracens were low on food and in desperate need of resupply. But there was no relief in sight. As Tamir drove his caravan north, he came across the Saracen leader and his starving men. Most fortunate for them both, each having something the other wanted.
That was close enough.
None know the man better than I. Come close. Hear the tale I have to tell of a merchant prince without peer. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
I'll be swimming, 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 swimming. Yeah, be careful because those guys do fight you if you're not careful. These guys that are like particularly walking here, that's why I'm not fighting this guy just yet.
Leave me alone. How dare you!
I mean, I can punch him. That you could.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salahuddin. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Damn, Altair. You don't give a fuck. Now all that's left is like those two little bars. So we've done the viewpoints, which are the blue ones, and we've done the other ones, which are just like that gather information, stuff like that.
Altair, welcome.
I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
I do apologize, my bag
will be
is
done.
a little bit louder.
You may rest here until you are ready.
Yeah, I'm quite far away from the microphone. No, it's fast forwarding, okay.
To a more recent one.
Investigation complete. Now what's left is to kill the marked man. Now let's make our way to go stab the dude. Can I make this? Yes, I can because I'm Altair. I wonder how different this game will be if they do like a quite solid remake of this. Kind of like what they were doing like what's it called? Like Resident Evil or something like that. Sure, not close enough.
If you just have a look. I have no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client. We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult. Then you should have kept your mouth shut. No, stop! Stop? I'm just getting started. No! Stop! You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place!
No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Oh my god, the beggars. I forgot about these bastards.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Stop. They go away after a little bit.
Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Beggars, please.
Don't have any money. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Be at peace. You'll pay for this. You and all your kind. It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer. You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war?
I can't tell because
of target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same? You believe yourself different then? Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers. Brothers? Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done. Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well. Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
I can't tell when it was like the little glitch for me to like switch the viewpoint. Because in the anime it's just like, you know. Alright, so save the citizen thing over here. Stop them real quick so I can run up here. And then just hide in this little garden or not, or just fucking do this. I was going into hide in the garden, but sometimes it happens if you try to jump on those like caved in ledges. It doesn't properly like read as you jumping on it. It kind of sucked. Now the bell's being rung because we assassinate someone. Damn it! I hate when that happens. Looks like I'm aiming towards the right place, but it seems like you're not because it's like that ever so slight, like ever so slightly off. The assassin bureau isn't too far away, which is good.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
Oh shit, I mean,
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafiq, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Malim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one. So now we just head back to Almaland and then he would get another status. But there you go, that full little assassination complete. Oh, wait, it's fast forwarding us. Okay, good. I leave, we get out of the Animus and then we're back to Desmond. So probably after
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
after this little bang
What's the
going back
matter,
into the
Doc?
MS, I'll probably call it.
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Hi. As we could talk to Emma Stone. Sup, baby? Hey, yo, baby.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists. And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but you ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
The fuck's Chaucer?
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? Or what goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunication stuff is particularly interesting.
So now we can actually look at the pure stuff. You can look at the her stuff because for whatever reason she keeps open. Some information. Said wind up like Lucy. Rather, what do you mean? No, Lucy. Some more information. It takes place September 3rd. Not really sure what day or what month, what year, because let's see. AC2 starts after AC1, like right after. Same thing with Brotherhood. Then Revelation happens. We don't really know exactly. That kind of happens a little bit after. Oh, there's pen. Fucking that, yeah. Saying that she leaves her pen, and that's how you can access emails. And then she leaves her pen there, and then we're able to use it. Same thing happens to Warden. Don't know when, because we can't really access his stuff. Even if we're able to like sit on his desk, it's gonna say like access denied or some ish like that. We can't talk to her.
Tired?
Yeah. Trying to remember what else. Because AC3 takes place after, or Assassin's Creed 3 takes place 2012. Valhalla takes place 2020.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Someone probably has like the dates. No Lucy today.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry, she'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right, right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Yes, we are.
I was having a casual conversation with him. I could probably look up the dates on my official Assassin's Creed guide, but the problem is it's out of date because it came out a day after Odyssey.
I need you to lie down, Desmond.
And now pretty much out of date because of Valhalla. Ooh. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this memory block, and after the cutscene plays,
Whenever you're ready.
I'll probably call it, and then probably do some of the viewpoints off cam, off recording, whatever you want to call it. Then from there, we'll probably do this memory block and then probably finish it, because it's probably like the same length as these two. And then same thing with this one, and that one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 4 days maybe I could probably beat this game. Shut up! I'm trying to calculate more or less how many days it's gonna take me. Maybe 4 days. Maybe I could probably cut that in half a little bit. Then I can get like all the viewpoints and stuff done, because the only reason why this video is probably long
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident
is because
that
of
this is the first of many successes.
side stuff.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well.
But I
He
think I
implied
probably
my
skip.
work had a larger meaning.
Which is like viewpoints and
Significance
other
comes
crap
not
like that.
from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
I had Twitch open on my phone. Fucking turn on my phone, fucking Twitch starts playing. Counter kills, finally. It is open. Yeah, it's open. It's kind of our treasure palace of hot women. What's up, baby? Pretty nice little place. You mainly you don't really explore too much. Maybe a little bit during the ending. You can pretty much bypass the ending when you have the what's it called? the counter kills in the Hemblade. Counter kill if you counter the final boss with the Hemblade, you can just instantly kill him. So I don't know. I don't want to get too far into spoilers for those who haven't really played the game or just watching this because they just want to watch something. Even though this game is kind of old, which a lot of people should know more or less what happens. Those who actually care, I don't want to quite spoil stuff. I could probably pretty much end it here. Yeah, he always comes by and asks
not fully
fucking
understand
train.
what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
I should probably do this. Just have more of a refresher of like the older mechanics. Counter attacks. This.
Perfect.
Look that up.
The work of a master.
Just one more time. That's how you should fight.
Is how we all should fight.
Or all should fight.
You will die here.
You must be busy. I understand.
You must be busy. I understand. So yeah, this probably is where I'm most likely gonna stop. There's that flag again. Let's keep pointing that out. Oh yeah, the flag I was thinking about it was this one up here. Just gonna keep pointing that out and never grab it. I know I'm missing that one flag that's on the ladder back there. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna actively seek out all the flags. They don't really do much. It's just like collecting. Besides an achievement, which are just not really much of a reason to get achievements anymore. Maybe way back when, maybe old me would probably be like, hell yeah, fucking achievements. Or when I'm bored and I just want to like do something, that's probably stuff I do. Like gather stuff and other things, you know. Not really, because most of the shit I'm saying right now, it doesn't even make sense. Oh, whatever. That's most likely where I'm going to stop this video here. This has been like the first episode of Assassin's Creed. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, whatever popular YouTubers say. Because I ain't one of them. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, almost 2 hours and a half. Like I said, I'm gonna probably do some viewpoints. I'm gonna do some Save the Citizen stuff off cam. Because pretty much going to other places, like other cities and stuff like that, it's pretty much the same thing. Kill this guard in order or kill this people or do whatever to go back into the city. It's pretty much the same ish, back and forth. Rinse and repeat the entire thing. But stuff gets a little bit more different in like the sequel, like I said. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye bye.